I have no idea how this happened, but here I am. Let's imagine 1969, May. The draft board in Maine says you got to come and be drafted. I walk across the line, conscientious objector, hanging out in California, gave up being a Dominican priest and decided I was just going to, I left college, also hitchhiked to California. And now I got to come back. I got no money. And I'm a hippie. I'm sorry, you can't tell. But I had the best afro at Holy Cross. So, and I got an Goodwill, got an Air Force, beautiful blue wool Air Force coat. And I'm warm. I start hitching. I make it across California. I make it to Nevada. These hippies pick me up. I don't know if they were really hippies. They had crossbows and weapons in the back of the van. And they said, oh, come with us. And by the way, we're going to go to Las Vegas. Want to come? And we had just kind of gone through Reno. We're turning south here. And I said, no, I just think I'll be heading due east. So there I am. Now I'm from Maine. Yeah. And Maine is like trees. And there's roads, and it's like little canyons, and then there's the ocean. Thank heaven for the ocean, with horizons. Nevada is ocean, with horizons. And the little dots on the map, those are the towns. They're little dots in the middle of nowhere, with big hills out there. And I'm just having this experience of being in a place I've never been, in a way I've never been before, walking down those roads with those little trees and the cacti and the sagebrush, and the car parked across the road with this woman in it and 3 kids sleeping in the car. I'm going, oh, okay. I think I read a short story like that. So I realized just keep on walking. I keep on walking. I'm amazed, and I'm also noticing it's getting a little darker. The sun's going to be coming down. I got to find a place to stay for the night. And there's this little town. I see a bar, and it has a motel attached. So, okay, I walk into the bar, sit down at the counter, and said, I need a beer. And the place, which was fairly convivial, turns into silence. Hey, hippie, what you wearing that coat for? That's a bit disrespectful, don't you think? And I'm going, oh, shit, here we go. So, it belonged to my brother-in-law, and he gave it to me, and I really love it, and I love my brother-in-law. I made up some kind of BS. And but I'm going, okay, I drink the beer, and I said, how about a room? He reaches over, he goes to a little thing on the wall, clicks a switch, and the motel lights are gone. Oh, I don't feel welcome. So I walk down the steps, out to the road, apparently to nowhere, but there is down the road another motel. So I just start walking. As I'm walking, I look behind me, and there's a pickup truck. And there's guys in the pickup truck. And there are shotguns hanging out the window of the pickup truck. I'm really feeling paid attention to. And, I'm a believer in spirit and all of that good stuff, and I'm walking around, and I don't really know what to do. All I know is I got to find a place for the night. There's a motel. I'm going to go up and say, you got a room. I'm going to get a key and go in that room. Where are you going to go in the middle of the desert? So I do that. I go to my room. The truck comes and goes right in front of my door and just sits there. So I walk into the room. I'm thinking, anything could happen. And I am no longer in control. There's no one to call. There's nothing to do but just be with it. So I just let go. And I had this most amazing experience of complete surrender to whatever was going to happen in the universe in the next 18 nanoseconds, or it turns out the next 15 minutes, because it turned out I must have been really boring, or something else must have happened, because I just noticed the lights got dimmer coming through my window, and the truck backed away, and it went off into the distance. And I said, thank you, because now I knew that I had a place I could go, no matter what was happening, no matter what kind of shit was hitting the fan, that if I sunk deeply into awareness and surrender, I could be at home.